Yo, what's up guys? You got II here today, back again, once again, bringing you another NPL Miners, I believe, Week 9 match versus Eoin. Now, for those of you who don't know, there is a very small chance that I do actually make playoffs. I need to basically win out. I need to win this game, I need to win the next game. I need some people to lose and win their matches. Again, there's a chance, but it is very small. But regardless, we're going to have to give it our all these last 2 weeks and hopefully, finish the season with at least an even record. That's the most we can hope for, I believe, as of now. But regardless, let's just hop right into the team building. Eoin has a pretty threatening team of Mengadyancy, Victini, Tangrowth, Alamola, Z, Hoopa, Unbound, Jolteon, Mandibuzz, Rhydon, Lucario, Skuntank, and Aromatisse. Now, basically, he has a couple heavy hitters and then Stall. So, our team is going to have a tough time breaking through, but I think we can pull it off. For those of you who do not know my team, it is Manaphy, Z, Latios, Dugtrio, Mega Arrow, Z, Rotom Heat, Cobalion, CELLgor, Donphan, Sneasel, Trevenant, Lanoon, Andy, Mawile. So, looking at his team, I pretty much decided that I had to bring Mega Aerodactyl. It is bulky enough to take hits from Aromatisse, Skuntank, Hoopa Unbound, depending on whether or not it's physical or special. It can take hits from Tangrowth, and it can take fire moves from Victini. But yeah, so we're rocking a bit of a defensive variant this week with Pursuit, Roost, Toxic, and Earthquake. If he does decide to bring the Victini, the idea is to try and Pursuit trap it if it's not starved into Bolt Strike. Roost is obviously for recovery. Toxic is to try and wear his team down. Toxic is pretty much all of his stally mons like Alamola and Tangrowth. Of course, Regenerator is going to be an issue, but hopefully we can play around that. And then Earthquake is for things like Lucario, Mengadyancy, Jolteon, if he does decide to bring that. Although we do not outspeed Jolteon, we have enough speed to outspeed Mengadyancy. So, yeah, I didn't think it would be necessary to speed creep that much. Odds are he wouldn't bring it because I do have the Dugtrio, but that would be the idea behind that. So next up we have Southern Knights, the CELLgor with Spikes, Hidden Power Steel, Bug Buzz, and Focus Blast. This is pretty much going to be my main lead if he has Mengadyancy. Hidden Power Steel will be enough to kill it, I believe. Spikes is to obviously get some hazards, Bug Buzz, General Stab, and to hit things like Hoopa Unbound, Mandibuzz for neutral damage. And then we have Focus Blast. Now, I wasn't sure about bringing Focus Blast. It was either that or Sludge Bomb. But what Focus Blast does is it allows me to hit the Lucario, and it allows me to hit the Rhydon for better damage. So that's the main reason why I decided to bring that. Again, enough speed to outspeed max speed Mengadyancy, and then the rest into special attack and HP. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get some momentum with Spikes and then Power Steel, maybe trying to get a surprise kill Mengadyancy if we're lucky, but other than that, yeah, so next up we have Athos the Cobalion with a bit of a defensive set this week with Sub, Toxic, Close Combat, and the Iron Head. The idea behind this is to sub up on the Mandibuzz and try and Toxic things that he'll switch in, such as Alamola. Yeah, it can take a Scald from Alamola. It can take hits from Hoopa Unbound too as well. Iron Head is to hit things like Aromatisse, and Close Combat is to do more damage to Lucario and the Rhydon. So again, that's the idea behind that. Aromatisse's Moonblast does a bit much. It does more than I'd want it to, but I think this is the best set for Cobalion that I can bring versus him. Again, like Rocket Helmet Tangrowth could also be an answer to this. Like he has a bunch of stuff that answers my main threats, so we're going to have to try and play the long game. We have to. We don't really have a choice if he does decide to bring more stall than not. But yeah. So next up we have Dugtrio with the Choice Scarf with Earthquake, Memento, Rock Tomb, and the Sulphur Rock. Choice Scarf allows me to outspeed Jolteon, outspeed Scarf Hoopa, outspeed Scarf Victini. Again, he can bring Shed Shell to stop this, or he can bring like a Shugaberry or something along those lines. I'm sure he'll prep for it, but the trio's main job is to stop his offensive threats, or at least like trade a kill for a kill. So that's the idea behind that. CELLgor, just in case I want to make a last ditch effort, or I need rocks up or something to die. But yeah, that's pretty much the idea behind that set. And next up we have the Rotom Heat with the Volt Switch, Overheat, Toxic, and Pain Split, max defense in order to take hits from Victini better, take hits from physical Lucario better, and overall just take hits from physical Hoopa better if he does decide to bring that. Again, I can pretty much take on every physical attacker on his team besides like Banded Hoopa or Diamond Storm, Mega Diancie, so that is the idea behind that. Rhydon will be able to hurt me, but I have Toxic, and maybe I can play around that. So hopefully I can play around that, but yeah. So next up we have Manaphy. Now we're rocking an interesting Manaphy set this week. We're rocking Choice Scarf, right? With the U-Turn, Liquidation, Knockoff, and Toxic. Now, some of you may be asking, why are you running Choice Scarf? Isn't that a weird Manaphy set to bring? And the answer to that is yes, it's a very weird Manaphy set to bring. But I feel like CELLgor this match will not be able to do much. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm expecting him to have a lot of momentum mon type things to try and bring in like Jolteon or Hoopa Unbound or like Scarf Victini or something along those lines. Again, this probably is not the bring this match. Aromatisse can also kind of hurt Manaphy to an extent, even if I'm CELLgor. But the idea behind this is to get a surprise kill on things like Hoopa Unbound or like Victini or Mega Diancie or Jolteon or something along those lines. And yeah, Toxic is just to hit things in case I get knocked off. But yeah, let's just hop right into the match. So he did decide to bring Stall this week. He decided to bring Alomola, Tangrowth, Aromatisse, Mandibuzz, Rhydon, and the Jolteon. And this team is pretty threatening to mine. We're going to have to play the long game if we want to pull this off. But I just decided to leave Manaphy on the off chance he decides to leave like Rhydon. I don't want to reveal that I am the physical set with U-Turn yet. So I go into the Mega Aerodactyl as he makes a good play and goes for the Rock Slide as I just Mega Evolve over Toxic. I know I can take another Rock Slide. I figure he'll want to go for a Grass move, and on the off chance that I Roost next turn. And I do. I take that pretty well. I am a Spadef Mega Aerodactyl set, so I know I can live another Restorm even if I go for Roost and get rid of my Flying type. So that is what I do as he just goes into the Alomola. Now, I don't want to get burned because I know I will get burned if I stay in, as he reveals an interesting set. He's actually Flame Orb Alomola, which I was surprised by, but you know what? That works. So I go into the Rotom Heat as he just goes for Scald. Does pretty much nothing to me. Now, I know he's going to switch. There's no way he's staying in. So I just go for the Toxic, trying to catch something off guard. As I do, I catch the Rhydon, which is fine. And at this point, I am hoping that Aromatisse does not have the Heal Bell. So now I'm going to go into the CELLgor. Now, this may seem like a weird play, but versus him, I have to make plays. Like, I either have to make plays or I have to get hacks if I want to win this match. His team just naturally beats mine. And I know he's probably not going to want to go for a Rock-type move when Stealth Rock does so much to my team. So I go into a CELLgor. And I know he's going to fear the Energy Ball, so I just go for a Spike. If he wants to defog these away, then so be it. Yeah, don't want to stand and potentially take a Brave Bird, so I go into Rotom Heat as he goes for the Foul Play. That does like nothing to me, which is fine. And now we just play this long game of him switching out and getting health, while I also get health by pain splitting and switching out and getting leftovers, etc., etc. If I can kill something, then I am in good shape. I go into Manaphy because I do not want to take a potential Earthquake or Stone Edge that he might. I almost went into so for that play, I thought about going hard to Trio, but Earthquake killed the Trio. And I figured at this point, Manaphy isn't really going to do much besides get a surprise kill. Can't beat Mandibuzz, can't beat Alamola, can't beat Tangrowth. It can maybe kill Jolteon if I get like lucky or if it's already weakened, and then I can maybe beat Aromatisse if I get a defense drop. But so nope. So I go into the Manaphy, and I know he's probably not going to want to stand. So I go for the U-turn, and I believe I bring in a CELLgor just to go for a Bug Buzz. If he's Fizdef, Manabuzz, then I will be able to hurt it a significant amount. If he's specially defensive, then it's a lot worse for me, but regardless, yep, he's Spadef Manabuzz, but I get lucky and I get the Spadef drop, and that means I can keep clicking Bug Buzz, trying to weaken it a bit more as I get another Spadef drop, which I was surprised. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? But, yeah, that's actually fantastic for me, because now I know he has to switch into something else. I just go for Bug Buzz again, just in case he wants to switch out. Again, I don't want the Sludge Bomb, and I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he thinks I still have the Sludge Bomb, so I go into Cobalion, hoping he'll like double up, but he just goes for Moonblast, trying to kill me. Now my play is pretty much just go for Iron Head and hope I flinch, as I do go for the Iron Head and I do flinch. So yeah, very lucky on my part, and yeah, at this point he just forfeits. It was pretty late for Eoin at the time, and I think it was like at 12 or 1 a.m. for him, and he decided to bring Stall. So I don't know. I knew it was going to be a long game regardless. I guess he just didn't have time to, or didn't want to use the time to fill that out with this match. Again, it probably would have lasted like another hour or two. Like, this match was already probably 30 minutes in, I believe. But yeah, he could have won. I think he would have won if I didn't get all this hacks in my favor. I think he still could have won, actually, if I'm being honest. All he had to do was get an Aromatisse at one point and try and get a Heal Bell off or something along those lines, or Wish Pass and do some. I don't know. It would have been tough at this point. I was definitely in the driver's seat with getting the flinch. I'm not sure if he should have stayed in. If I was like a Max Attack Adamant set or something like that, I would have done a lot more to Aromatisse. But regardless, good game to Eoin. I believe this might be his last one of his last matches for NPL. So, you know, I wish him well for whatever he wants to do or whatever he wants to go to. But, you know, regardless, good game. Sorry about the hacks. And yeah. So now we won this match 6-0, I believe, due to him forfeiting. There's definitely a chance we can make playoffs now. We got to win the next one, of course, and we got to hope some people win and lose. But regardless, we are still in this. So stay tuned for more NPL Minors matches, and peace.